It's mostly like I remember when SCAD like showed off their like runway. I remember one of my friends from like Merch like, why don't you guys do something like that? I'm like, we don't have time for that. They don't give us that much freedom.
When you would wear everything you make.
100%. But that's kind of what I mean by like anything I do, it just like turns out my vibe, if that makes sense. Like I can't really make something and be like, this doesn't resonate with me. Because usually in the process, I start enjoying it or hating it.
Skills scattered in each semester, so it's not like they might forget things, but like us, we have to do trend forecasting at like a different level, but we have to know like who are we designing for in some of these projects that we do.
Right, because you don't design in a vacuum.
No.
This isn't like every zipper from like YKK or something like that.
Mostly, I mean, there are a lot. There are a ton of different kinds, but like, yes.
Yeah, I think that's like one of the next things to set yourself apart is like custom hardware for small brands.
I mean, it would fit perfectly in
concrete sculpture, furniture, like rusted metal.
Well, I mean, the Balenci stores were all like that. You know, like they like did a little bit, but like they never pushed it.
A lot of like, haute couture is influenced from the street, like they're looking from what they see, in these sort of like, like Brooklyn and these sort of hotbed kind of street culture communities.
So that's why he just kind of wanted me to.
Yeah.
Like, why not? I was like, okay, sure. So we did some screen printing. Like, we sold some to people in Egypt.
That's awesome.
I don't know. I guess generally, I feel like my vibe and my aesthetic, I'm definitely grungy. I'm definitely like, find something off the street, pick it up and use it for something else. I recently have been thinking a lot about like, I've done a lot of like textile manipulation in my previous work.
Fashion history, like that many really fucking talented people under the same roof at the same time. Oh, Dries Van Noten, Meester, Walter Van Beirendonk, Dirkman's son, Dirk Bickenbergs, and Marine E. So I got, who did I say that wasn't the right one? Either way, all of those people in their own right have gone to do like amazing fashion things. And knowing about that and like just starting to come to art school, I was like, kind of like internally, I said, shit, if there's a group, I need to be a part of it. Like,
or more, yeah. Well, in like fashion, like everybody, like you don't really make it. Like all these creative directors are mid-30s, 40s.
Yeah.
Like I don't really expect.
Creative director. That's such a lame word now too.
I know, but I don't really expect to have like a booming career until I'm like 35. Yeah. I don't really expect it.
Well, I mean, some maybe. There's some alumni, like in my portfolio classes too. Like, she was telling us like about some alumni. People are like going, I don't know this girl's name, but she like went overseas and she's like designing couture. It's hard, it doesn't pay the bills, but like you can. It just depends on what you want to do and like how hard you want to try for it.
And I mean, I'm very sure of myself, and if I'm going to be great one day, or like supposedly great, why can't I be now? So I don't really value like my work any less, though I'm young, if that makes sense. Like just because I'm young doesn't mean, because if I supposedly end up being great, if people pull back into like what would be my archival of like the work of what I'm doing now, they'd be like, oh, this is so great.
But like, you can even just like ask a bunch of people who don't know shit about drawing. They obviously don't know the jelly bean count. But if you ask enough people and they actually give you their honest answer, everyone would have perfect advice.
Yeah.
It's like, and that's what sucks is like people don't want to throw out bad advice.
Like, are you seeing that?
Oh man, I'm so off. Like, oh, I like this, but like, it's almost worse when people are afraid to be like negative.
Yeah, it's just like it's like a talent or a skill that needs to be taught how to critique,
Right.
because it's like people just don't think they. At least for me, like when I first began, like I didn't think I had enough knowledge to tell people what they did wrong, because I'm like, who am I to speak?
When I was younger, I used to take everything apart, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like one day I took apart my printer just cause, and I could never put anything back together. And then I took an academy class in high school where we got to learn fashion design in the process and kind of, I guess, take everything apart.
And that so many times I had to make a new panel, and that shit like there's nothing that I don't know. There's nothing that you can do. You really have to slow down. That's like number one thing is.
And then, like, I'm guessing there are ways to stitch and affix, like, jewelry to the clothes that is built to last more than just, like, you know, your average Sheen AI design file. Like,
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Like Chloe, like.
They're sold like consumerism as an escape from it. And once like that stops, you don't have like Shein anymore. And because of fashion's like need to sell and stuff like that, it's up to the people. Like I think that's why I think it can and almost will be good, because I believe people actually have a decision over that, about how this industry continues to be and what they consciously buy, what they consciously do this.
maybe there's a more sustainable way to do it. Or
Well, yeah, which isn't like my head because I want to do weird one-off things.
yeah,
And do them on by hand, I guess. Or just, you know, I don't know. I enjoy the process a lot, and I think I would hate everything if what I ended up doing in the future was like rid of the entire process, if that makes sense.
never sell it.